Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the first, let me introduce myself. My name is NIDA NABILLAH. I'm from 7A class. So in here, I wanted to tell about my proposal. The title is The Errors of English Pronunciation and Vowels Made by 10 Students at SMA 1 Sajira. There are 3 chapters presented in here. For the first is introduction, second literature review, and the last chapter is research design, research site, and participants, data collection technique, data analysis technique. So for the first, I wanted to tell about introduction. My background is of the study, one of language skill that have to be mastered by students in learning English is speaking. Speaking is the productive skill in the oral mode. Most of learners feel difficult to speak because they are shy, nervous, afraid to make mistake with their pronunciations, and unconfident to say something in English. Literature review. The general concept of pronunciations. 1. Definition of pronunciation. Pronunciation is an essential part of speaking or oral communications. It involves make correct sounds of a particular language, as well as how the sounds are put together in the flow of speech, not just in isolated words. A necessary part of intelligibly pronunciation in English also involves knowing how to stress words correctly and how to use intonation appropriately by Susan understanding English pronunciation and integrate practice course teachers books. Source Australia Boyer's Educational Research. Research design. This study is intended to analyze pronunciation errors of vowel sounds in English words made by the students. In this research, the writer decided that the designs of this proposed study is descriptive qualitative research. Mardalis explained, this descriptive research is to describe or to get information about the current condition of certain objects. Research sites and participants. My research sites in this study in SMA 1 Sajira, and the participant is 10 class students in SMA 1 Sajira. So the data collection techniques. 1. Observations. Observation is an evaluation by observing the object directly, accurately, and systematically. It can be about the situation of teaching and learning process. The situation is observed about the English pronunciation errors on vowels made by the students. 2. Recording in the step. The researchers began to record the students' pronunciation during the test. The process of recording needs several days according to the schedules of the English class on the school. The researchers recorded the pronunciation that utterance by students when they are reading all the words. And the last, data analysis technique. The last step was drawing conclusions. In this step, the researcher has to make a valid conclusions in the form of a brief descriptions of the errors after interpreting those errors. Finally, the writers analyze data from observations. Then the writer drew conclusion. The conclusion was the answers of the research questions. as if by existence of those conclusions. So only that all I want to tell in years. Chapter 1 include introductions, and the second chapter 2 literature review, and the last chapter 3 research design, research right and participant, data collection technique, and data analyze technique. So that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.